Here we are. Hello, guys, and welcome back. My name's Josh. Hope you're having a bloody good day today. It is Sunday. Now, yesterday we were meant to have 2 live streams. I do apologise. I did cancel the Brazil-Morocco live stream. I just wanted to chill out in bed and watch it instead. And I fell asleep during it. So, yeah, I was shattered after that Qatar-Switzerland last-minute winner. Netherlands, sorry. Yeah. So we had a couple of games last night, a couple of games yesterday, and all my days they were good, weren't they? There were 4 games again last night. 2 of them happened in the early hours this morning, 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. But of course, 2 of them happened before midnight. We had an 8 p.m. and an 11 p.m. kickoff. Today it's slightly different. We have 6 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, and 3 a.m. So the games in order. The first game we're watching, which is the game you're watching on this live stream, is Germany versus Curacao. Kickoff at 6 p.m. Then at 9 p.m. we have Netherlands versus Japan. Midnight we have Ivory Coast v Ecuador, and 3 a.m. Sweden versus Tunisia. Now, it's going to be 3 live streams today, all being well. So they're just talking about Group C on ITV at the moment. Scotland are top of Group C with 3 points. Morocco and Brazil drew 1-1. So they're both on 1 point and Haiti at bottom. Coming up though, Scotland play Morocco and Brazil play Haiti. That's Friday at 11 p.m. and then Saturday at 1:30 a.m. in Auckland. So yeah, the games that took place, obviously Qatar drew 1-1 with Switzerland. Brazil drew 1-1 with Morocco. It was Morocco that scored first, but it was Vinicius Junior that levelled. And I must say, Brazil looked really open. They looked really shoddy. In the parts that I watched, it looked really problematic. Really problematic for Brazil the whole game. They looked really wide open. And, you know, the goal that was scored by Morocco was straight through the middle. So yeah, it was wow, yeah. It was really strange. I'm going to word it like that. It was really strange to see a Brazil side with that much quality get opened up in the way it did. So I really do think Brazil might not even top this group. Morocco do have the talent to top this group. Of course, they both have to now play Haiti and Scotland, respectively. Brazil having Haiti, then Scotland. Morocco having Scotland, then Haiti. So it could come down to the last game if they should, both Morocco and Brazil win their game tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, respectively. Morocco should beat Scotland, and Brazil should demolish Haiti. But there were definitely times where Brazil were wide open, even with the stars in the midfield and defence. Of course, you've got Paris Saint-Germain captain and Brazil captain defender Marquinhos, and you have Liverpool's Alisson Becker in goal. He did bring up a double save towards the end of the game in the dying moments to prevent Morocco winning. But I do think if Morocco had got all 3 points, it would have been a really problematic game, or last 2 games for Brazil, and they may have even finished 3rd. But with Scotland top of the table at the moment, after their single 1-0 win against Haiti in the 2 a.m. fixture, it might be enough having a 2-point lead, as long as they can beat one of Morocco or Brazil, which people are saying Scotland aren't going to have a chance of doing, which, yeah, I would probably agree that Brazil and Morocco can both easily beat Scotland, and they can both easily beat Haiti, which does mean it could be a 7-7, 3-0 group. It could be Brazil and Morocco both get 2 wins and a draw, Scotland get a win and 2 losses, and then Haiti get 3 losses. But I don't know whether Scotland would go through that with 3 points. I think they might. I was saying in some of my like 3-minute previews and reviews that a team with 3 points, when it's best 3rd place side, you need to really have 4 or 5 points. But for this one, I don't know if you do, because it's 8 out of 12. As long as 4 other teams get 3 points or less, then Scotland should be fine, because their goal difference will be the thing that lets them down. Of course, they only beat Haiti by 1-0. If they do beat either Morocco or Brazil, it will be another 2-1 or 1-0. So I really don't see Scotland running away with either game against Morocco or Brazil. And if they win, it'll only be by a single goal. But maybe that's just me being dense. I don't know. So, a couple of match facts here, because we are watching Germany versus Curacao. Yeah, just a quick one. This is the opening game for Germany, who are FIFA ranked number 10. Curacao are FIFA ranked 82. We'll talk more about Curacao in a slight moment. we'll just look at the group. So, Group A, we already knew after Thursday, but Mexico are top with 3 points and a positive 2-goal difference. Their next game is South Korea. South Korea are second with 3 points and a +1 goal difference. Their next game is Morocco. Third place is Czech Republic with 0 points and a -1 goal difference. Their next game is South Africa. And South Africa are rock bottom with 0 points and a -2 goal difference. Their next game is Czech Republic. So after the next game, the group's either going to be 6-3-3-0 or 4-4-3-0, or, so it could be Czech Republic beat South Africa, South Africa beat Czech Republic and South Africa draw, and then either Mexico beat South Korea, South Korea beat Mexico, or they draw. I think it's going to be Mexico with 6 points, South Korea with 3, and then Czech Republic with 1, South Africa with 1. And my predictions for that match day, Mexico will beat South Africa 2-1, and Czech Republic and South Africa will draw 1-1. So after the game, I think Mexico will be on 6, South Korea 3, Czech Republic 1, South Africa 1. And it won't even go down to the last game, and Mexico will be 3. In Group B, all teams got a draw. Both games were 1-1. Switzerland drew 1-1 with Qatar. Of course, it was the 94th minute leveller for Qatar. And then Canada, of course, drew with Bosnia and Herzegovina in the earlier game. Switzerland take on Bosnia, Canada take on Qatar, and of course, Qatar take Canada, Bosnia take Switzerland. Of course, it goes the other way. In those games, I think Switzerland will beat Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-1. And I think Canada will beat Qatar 1-0. So it means both Switzerland and Canada will be on 4 points. Qatar and Bosnia and Herzegovina will be on 1 point. So it'll be 4-4-1-1. And then, of course, Switzerland will play Canada. And then Qatar will play Bosnia and Herzegovina. So it does mean that group will probably be a 7-4-3-1 group. A 7-4-4-1 group at the end of it, because I don't think Switzerland v Canada will be a draw. Group C, of course, Scotland are top of the table with 3 points. They next play Morocco. Morocco are second in the table with just a point after their draw. They next play Scotland. Brazil are third with just the 1 point after their draw, and they play Haiti. And then rock bottom is Haiti after their loss, but it wasn't a major loss, where it will be a game against Brazil. The game between Brazil and Haiti takes place Saturday, UK 1:30 AM, and Scotland v Morocco is on the Friday at 11 PM. So it's not far apart. It's 2.5 hours apart. So those games, I think Morocco will beat Scotland 2-1, and I think Brazil will beat Haiti. They should anyway, 3-0. Then Group D, USA, of course, are top of the table with 3 points after they won the game over Paraguay 4-1, giving them a positive 3-goal difference. Australia are second, also with 3 points. They have a positive 2-goal difference after beating Turkey 2-0. And they play each other, so it'll be USA v Australia and Turkey v Paraguay in the next game. Turkey are 0 points and Paraguay 0 points. However, Turkey are third due to conceding 1 less goal. In those games, I think USA v Australia is going to be a really good game, and that's next Friday at 8 PM, which we will be watching, of course. But I think USA Australia, I'm going to say that's going to go draw. I'm going to say that's 2-2, and I think Turkey will beat Paraguay 3-0, meaning it will be USA 4 points, Australia 4 points, Turkey 3 points, Paraguay 0 points, meaning it will go down to the last game where Turkey play USA and Australia play Paraguay. Which means if Turkey beat USA, Australia will top the group remarkably. So yeah, Group E yet to happen. Curacao, Ecuador, Germany, and Ivory Coast. Of course, the game we're watching first is the 6 PM game between Curacao and Germany. And then at midnight, it's Ecuador taking Ivory Coast. So the game in Group F actually comes in between at 9 PM. Group F is Japan, Netherlands, Sweden, and Tunisia. So yeah, it goes Group E, Group F, Group E, Group F. I don't know why they've done it like that. Maybe it's tactical, I don't know. Of course, Group F has Japan, Netherlands, Sweden, and Tunisia, with Japan taking on Netherlands and Sweden taking on Tunisia. And then the games we will see across Monday and Tuesday early hours. Group G is Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. Group H is Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Uruguay. Of course, the games tomorrow is Spain v Cape Verde at 5 PM. So they start, ironically, with Group H. Then they go back to Group G for Belgium v Egypt. Then they go back to Group H for Saudi Arabia v Uruguay at 11 PM. So it goes H, G, H, 5 PM, 8 PM, 11 PM. And then the fourth game in Group G is Iran v New Zealand at 2 AM. So it's slightly different. It's 5, 8, 11, 2 instead of being 6, 9, midnight, 3 because they give 2 hours between each games. And then the next group is Group I, which has France, Iraq, Norway, and Senegal, which is a really, really good group. Because, in my opinion, top 3 go in one of 2 ways. It could either be France, Norway, Senegal, France, Senegal, Norway, Norway, France, Senegal, or even France, Senegal, Norway, Senegal, France. But that's very rare. And how that takes place is on Tuesday, 16th of June. Both games do take place in the same evening. France v Senegal, 8 p.m. Iraq, Norway, 11 p.m. Then the next group, which is Group J, Algeria, Argentina, Austria, and Jordan kicks off in the early hours. So 2 a.m. Argentina v Algeria. That's going to be a good game. I'm going to try and watch that one, if not the highlights. And then it's 5 a.m. Austria v Jordan. So we're back to that odd. I don't like that layout. 8 p.m., 11 p.m., 2 a.m., 5 a.m. Because the game that's at 2 a.m. or 5 a.m. could just move to be 5 p.m. like what they've done with the Spain Cape Verde game. They've done 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 11 p.m., 2 a.m. But there it's just get rid of the 8 p.m., 5 p.m. game, make it 5 a.m. So don't. And then on the next group, Group K, Colombia, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Portugal, and Uzbekistan. And Group L, the final group, Croatia, England, Ghana, and so Wednesday, 17th of June, it's Portugal versus the Democratic Republic of Congo, and 9 p.m. it's England versus Croatia. And then Thursday, 18th of June at midnight, Ghana v Panama, and at 3 a.m. Uzbekistan versus Colombia. So let's talk fixtures then of those upcoming games. So yeah, tonight I think Germany are going to absolutely demolish Curacao. I'm going to say it's going to be 5 goals to 0. Fundamentally, I don't think it's going to be close. I do think Curacao are going to put in a fight. I hope they do. Of course, it's their first World Cup, so they want to try and hold Germany. Of course, Germany have won the World Cup many a time. They've been runners up many a time, but they've not actually got out of the group stages since 2014. Getting grouped in 2018 and 2022 World Cups. So hopefully a revitalised young mix with old squad does get them out of the group stage, but I don't know. And Netherlands versus Japan. Now this one could be a really, really techie game. And I have said if someone wins, I won't be surprised more than the draw that I predicted. But between Netherlands and Japan, I have predicted a 1-1 draw. I won't be surprised if it's 2-1 in the direction of the team. Then midnight, Ivory Coast v Ecuador. Of course, the game between Germany and Curacao would have already happened. I do think in this group it will be a 9-6-3-0. I don't think there's going to be any draws in this group. But again, I won't be surprised in which direction it goes. I personally predicted Ecuador to win 2-1 over Ivory Coast. But Ivory Coast could produce something and win 2-1 the other way. But I don't think it'll be a 1-1 draw. But then again, it wouldn't surprise me because of how wide open this group seems to be. Germany, of course, should be heavy favourites. Curacao should be heavy, least favourites to finish 4th, with Ivory Coast and Ecuador battling out for 2 and 3. But it could be Ecuador or Ivory Coast pin Germany to the post and get that first spot. I don't know. Because we know what Germany have been like in the last 2 World Cups. And then for Sweden v Tunisia at 3 a.m., I don't think it goes any other way of not Sweden winning. So I'm going to say Sweden 2, Tunisia 1. And then the games tomorrow at a reasonable time, 5 p.m, Spain v Cape Verde. Again, Spain opened their World Cup 2022 campaign with a 7-0 thumping of, can't remember, was it Panama? I don't know. He's a little team. But I do think Spain are going to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to say 6-0 thumping by Spain over Cape Verde. 8 p.m, Belgium v Egypt. Now, Egypt had Mo Salah, of course, but apart from that, there's not many major talents in that Egypt side. And really, again, Belgium should absolutely walk over them. But not necessarily, specifically. I'm going to say Belgium 2, Egypt 1. I do think it could, my idea was 3-1 Belgium, but I do think it's going to be closer. But I do think it will be 2-0 Belgium, absolutely safe. Egypt just get a consolation goal. Then at 11 p.m. tomorrow, Saudi Arabia take on Uruguay. And now this is going to be weird because if this ends in a draw, Spain will have won the group easily because no one will catch them if they've got 2-point gap. I think Uruguay and Saudi Arabia is very key here. I think Saudi Arabia and Uruguay could draw. Of course, Uruguay haven't got the same big names that they've had in the 2010, 2014 World Cups, where they were absolutely stacked. They don't have Suarez. They don't have Forlan, for example. But they do still have some big names. So I'm going to say Uruguay win over Saudi Arabia 2-1. But again, won't be surprised if it's 1-1. Won't be surprised if it's 2-2. Won't be surprised if it's 2-1 in the direction of Saudi Arabia. Tuesday, 16th June, the early morning fixture, 2 a.m. Iran v New Zealand. Now, New Zealand are heavy weights to finish rock bottom in this group. Personally, my group prediction for that is Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand. I'm agreeing with people. I do think Egypt and Iran both have better squads than New Zealand. And they've both been here before. They know what they're doing. Iran especially, of course. Iran were drawn up with England, USA and Wales in the 2022 World Cup. And the game against England, it looked very set to be a 6-0 win for England. But, of course, Mehdi Taremi, the captain, of course, scored 2 goals, including that late 90 plus 13th minute goal. So, this game, I'm going to say Iran 2, New Zealand 0. I don't even think they're going to get a lick at a goal in that game. Then Tuesday evening at 8 p.m, France versus Senegal. Now, looking on paper, France should absolutely run away with this. Of course, Senegal were AFCON winners. Technically, of course, runners-up on actuality after it got brought back to them and Morocco handed a win. I do think France win this one. I don't think it goes in any other direction. So, for that specific reason, I'm going to say France 2, Senegal 0. Of course, France did look a bit shaky against Ivory Coast in their warm-up friendly, but I don't think Senegal will prove much of a problem. Of course, they do have big names, Sadio Mane. Sorry, I said it wrong. Sadio Mane to be one of them, but I don't think he can produce the goods with the teammates he has. And then at 11 p.m, Iraq v Norway. Of course, you can't look over this Norway side. Of course, they didn't get into the 2018 World Cup, which would have caused some issues for them. They would have wanted to be in that World Cup. Of course, you've got Martin Ødegaard of Arsenal. You've got Erling Haaland of Manchester City. To name 2 big sides, or 2 big players, of course, Martin Ødegaard in that central midfield, Erling Braut Haaland up top. I really, really think it's going to be difficult for Norway to lose this one against Iraq. So I'm going to go Norway 3, Iraq 0. And then we'll predict Wednesday and Thursday in some later streams. But yeah, coming up today at 6 p.m, it's Germany versus Curacao. Kickoff is in, 18 minutes. And it's going to be big. This could be the first game where we see a win more than 2-0. We've seen a 4-1 win so far. So the biggest goal differences has been 3 goals. So this could be the first game that we see being won by more than 3 goals. So we're going to run through some stats quickly. Just talk about some stats about this game. So of course, Germany are one of the World Cup's favourites, and it's the smallest country to ever earn a place at the World Cup finals based on population. Curacao is an island just outside of Venezuela, and yeah, it's absolutely minute. So yeah, they're the favourites of the group, they're the favourites of the tournament, and they're meeting the underdogs. This game's taking place in Houston, Texas. So I think I worked this out earlier. It's a 9 a.m. kickoff or 10 a.m. kickoff. Which is so weird for a football game. Normally they're 12 p.m. onwards. But yeah, so Die Mannschaft kick off the hunt for a record equaling 5th World Cup. Of course, Brazil are the only side to have 5. Germany have 4. And Julian Nagelsmann is the manager or head coach for the club. And they did record a couple of friendly victories against Finland, and they also played the World Cup host United States of America. And they maintain an unbeaten run that dates back to September last year. Of course, Spain also have a major unbeaten run of 30 games unbeaten, and they'll both be absolute horses, not dark horses, just horses to play with. But the 2014 World Cup champions have failed to progress further than the group stages in the two finals after 2018 and 2022. They were both grouped. But the goal this time is to lift the trophy. But my prediction is then to lose in the semi-finals and to go through to the bronze final on my birthday, in which they will win it. Team form, as I said, for Germany, they've won their last 5 games out of 5. For Curacao, they're going into this game with a 3-game-in-a-row loss. They did quite well in their South American qualification, or I think they were in the South American qualification, unless Central America does it on its own, I don't know. Recording a 7-0 thumping of, I don't know, I presume that's Fiji, we'll have a look in a minute. Then they had a 0-0 draw with Jamaica, 2-0 loss to China, 5-1 loss to Australia, and most recently a 4-1 loss to Scotland. As for Germany, all wins, 6-0 over Slovakia, 4-3 over Switzerland, which of course was close, 2-1 over Ghana, and most recently 4-0 Finland, and of course 2-1 the USA in their getting ready games for the World Cup. So Curacao are the lowest ranked debutants at the 2026 World Cup, being ranked by FIFA 82. And the Blue Wave endured a tumultuous period ahead of the tournament with new coach Fred Rutten resigning from the national team on the 11th of May. Dick Advocaat is the national team head coach, and he's come back just a month after overseeing their qualification campaign. And he's 78 years old, so he's the oldest coach in World Cup history. Pam is back. The Islanders have only suffered 3 defeats this calendar year, but finished their preparations with a dominant 4-0 win against Aruba to raise their confidence levels before the significant moment in Curacao's footballing history today. So key players, Manuel Neuer's return to the national team was welcome with both excitement and scepticism, as although Bayern Munich's captain is still a high-quality goalkeeper, the 40-year-old's fitness is questionable. The 124 cap international also ranks 6.78 behind both Olivier Baumann 6.81 and Alexander Nübel 7.33 in terms of his average bottom of match rating in the Bundesliga this season. And the pressure is on the experienced goalkeeper to silence the critics and just by Julian Nagelsmann faith in him. So this season, in the Bundesliga, he's played 22 matches in which he's started all of them. He's kept 6 out of 22 clean sheets, conceding 20 goals. Tahith Chong is one of the high-profile names for the Curacao squad, alongside Richel Lee Bazoa. Now, both do play. Bazoa is, of course, centre-back. He's playing right centre-back, and Chong is a right midfielder. And then Captain Leandro Bacuna plays left central midfielder. But there's another Bacuna, the number 7, who plays left mid. The tricky winger confirmed his good form by scoring a goal in the friendly against Scotland at Hampden Park. The 26-year-old switched allegiance from Netherlands to Curacao just last year, but the Manchester United Academy product already has 3 goals and 6 appearances for Curacao, and his versatility to play on both wings is a valuable asset. He can play left, he can play right, he can play everywhere. But yeah, every single player in this Curacao squad is from the Netherlands. Can you believe it? Not a single one was born on the island. Unfortunate. So Manuel Neuer did miss the preparation games for Germany through a calf injury, but the goalkeeper returned to first team training and has started this game, while everyone else is available, with Asan Ouedraogo being the latest player called up to the squad after Lennart Karl had suffered an injury. Dick Advocaat boosts a full squad to pick from, and more importantly, Jurgen Locadia is back after serving a 1-match suspension for his red card against Scotland with the Miami FC striker up top with Hansen today. So this is the formal prediction. Germany are undoubtedly the favourites in Group E, as well as one of the main contenders to go all the way to the World Cup, and Julian Nagelsmann's squad should have no problems securing a win against Curacao, whose fairy tale journey to the tournament was inspiring. Yeah, me too. I expect a clear victory for the Mannschaft, and I'm going to go for a 5-0 absolute thumping. I'm hoping for a goal fest today. A couple of insights. Yeah, Germany's last World Cup knockout match was in 2014, which was the 2014 final that they won. That is a 12-year drought. Eliminated at the group stage in both 2018 and 2022, which is the only time they've ever done it since 1950. Manuel Neuer is set to become only the second goalkeeper in history to feature in 5 World Cups. Of course, this competition is Guillermo Ochoa, who's featured in 6 every single World Cup since 2006. There's only 3 players to do so, being Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Guillermo Ochoa. And Germany have won all 9 of their most recent matches, going into this game with a 5-win unbeaten. Curacao are the smallest nation by population to ever qualify for the World Cup, and Dick Advocaat becomes the oldest coach in World Cup history, leading them at 78 years old. Curacao are making their World Cup debut this summer, and they conceded 9 goals against Australia. But unfortunately, I should say, they did concede 9 goals to teams Scotland and Australia in their warm-up games, but they scored 2 goals in both of them. So yeah, last game, I'm going to go in order. So Curacao, from oldest to newest, they won 7-0 over Bermuda, 0-0 with Jamaica, 2-0 loss with China, 5-1 loss to Australia, and most recently a 4-1 loss to Scotland, as I said with Germany, 6-0 over Slovakia, 4-3 over Switzerland, 2-1 over Ghana, 4-0 over Finland, and 2-1 over the United States of America. On the bench for both sides, on the bench for Germany, it's Nubel, Baumann, Rudiger, David Raum, Malik Thior, Anton, Stiller, Oderago, Goretzka, Bayer, Amory, Groff, Undav, Lowling, and Voltamada. On the bench for Curacao again, it's just Netherlands B, effectively. Dondush, Bodak, Rennet, Gary, Van Eyma, Sambo, Ramato, Valida, Noslin, Martha, Kouas, Castaner, Margarita, Antonisse, and Gore. So, yeah, we're ready for an absolute howler. Howler? Not an absolute howler. An absolute good game. We have got 9 minutes before kickoff, and our referee for this one is Jalal Jahid. Looking at the FOTMob ratings, there's been 384,000 votes. 77% go in the direction of a Germany win, 10% go in the direction of a Curacao win, with 13% going in the direction of a draw. I don't think Curacao are going to win or draw this game. It's only going to be a Germany thumping. Germany v Curacao in 8 minutes' time. The team are ready to walk out of the tunnel now for the national anthem. Yeah, it's ready. It's time. Germany versus Curacao in the FIFA World Cup. Wait. Germany can get on a run. Let's say a little bit about Brazil. People aren't talking in the same category as Argentina or Spain or France. If they get on a run, because of how much they know about tournament football, we would take our minds out. And I think we were talking before about how Germany always and I think they can do this they can build into the tournament. For sure, one of the ones I got my very cold, very tactical. Great, I'm sure that they. I think this is a great opportunity for them, especially with the previous World Cup. To actually start in a game where they could really put down a mark. I mean, they could really do it here. Well, if we look at the conversation around Brazil, there's not as much expectation of the. They were talking about other teams, and I think that's a great place for them to come about with no one having the same level of expectation as they play in France. If they can get going, suddenly they feel it in their DNA. Where's the accident is then? Germany face Curacao, so let's head over there and go after. Yes, evening all on midday in Houston, Texas. Quarter mates, Germany won the World Cup. It's midday in Houston. Football against Ireland outsiders, and it's all under one huge roof. Here we go. I do love an underdog story, though, so I will be celebrating Curacao as if I lived there. So it looks like a yellow kit, at least yellow shorts for Curacao, with blue socks. For Germany, I presume it's their normal black and white. Because Germany are technically the away side for this game. But Doesn't matter, it's in fucking Houston, so neither are home or away. Germany first for the national anthem. Stand if you can. I don't know the words because I'm not German. So. It's 29 degrees in Houston, Texas, but as I've just heard, there is a roof on the stadium and it's air conditioned, so yeah. Come on, Germany! Right, Germany. Remain standing if you're able to for Curacao. Apparently it's not Curacao. Oh. So theirs sang in Dutch. I love their flag. Look at their flag. Can't see it. Their flag is a blue background with a yellow stripe in the bottom line with two white stars. It's such a nice flag. So they basically wear their flag colours on their kit. Because their kit's blue and yellow. Which team will be the team this time to go on a run? I'm going to go with, well, Norway, I'm going to say, isn't an underdog. So I'm going to say Iran. Iran's going to go on a run this year. And it's live! Are you ready? I'm ready, I can tell you that much for cheap. Germany versus Curacao kicks off in 5-3. It might actually be the first one to kick off on time, but highly doubtful.
Wi-Fi's been more than fair.
Arena in Houston. What's the venue? One in which the supporters of Germany and Curacao are likely to begin.
Referee team, it's Yalal Yehed, Zakaria Brinsi, Mustafa Arab Karad from Morocco, and Abogili Tom and Zakele Siwele from South Africa. the Moroccan and South African teams. And in the VAR box, it's Hamza Al-Farid of Morocco, Nicolas Gallo of Colombia, and Sean Evans of Australia. Come on, Sean! Sean doesn't get a seat. He has to stand up, does he? I love that. 2 of the VAR teams sit down, but the third one stands up. Lineups one more time. We'll do in a couple of seconds. Here we go. Germany. Manuel Neuer is in between the 6. Brown is left back. Schlotterbuck is centre back. Jonathan Tah is captain. And Joshua Kimmich. That's wrong. Surely I thought Joshua Kimmich was captain. So no. Nemecha, Pavlovic are the 2 CDMs. Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala, and Leroy Sané are in that midfield. And Kai Havertz is the striker. On the bench, Baumann, Newberg, Rudiger, Anton Goretzka, Lewandowski, Gross, Bayer, Stiller, etc., etc., etc. For Curacao, it's Room in goal. Fonville, left back. Obispo, centre back. Bazoa, centre back. Floranos, right back. And it's Bakuna, captain, and Tahith Chong as the 2 CDMs. Then it's Juninho Bakuna, Comencia, and Hansen in the midfield. With Lacadia up in strikers. It's 4-2-3-1 for both sides. On the bench for Curacao, it's just loads of Danish people. Dutch, sorry, not Danish. We're ready to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Curacao get us underway in Germany. Not in Germany, against Germany in Houston, Texas. This is going to be a good one. Come on, Germany. I mean, Curacao. Back to the keeper, Room. He's got Room. Oh, it's CUW for Curacao, not CUR. Where's the W come from? Germany is GER, aren't they? Oh, Germany's already through. Oh, golly. Oh, ding dang, golly. Right, CUW. Yeah, Kimmich is the captain, so that graphic was incorrect that they showed. So yeah, 18:02, we've kicked off 2 minutes late, but who cares? Grand scheme of things. Do you know what I mean? We're going to have about 25 minutes added on at the end of the game anyway. And it's back with Room. So Room is in a full orange kit today. Bright orange, if you will. This is with Ferranas. Upfield. Only won by Germany, but Chong is on this now. He's pushed to the ground, but he gets up, wins the ball, but Germany have it now. They've got space to run. What a block. Really good block from Curacao. Heavy touch, and Germany have it back again. And it's back with the defenders now. It's Schlotterbeck. Got a bit of time. Gets it to Kimmich. Or wants to get it to Kimmich even. There's Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich. He's Joshua but German. So Joshua. In England, this game's on ITV1 and ITVX. If you want to watch, hang on, they're in. They're in. He can't quite get there in Chong. Here can Curacao go. Curacao. No, down. Yeah. And that is Fonville, who's down there. Yeah, it was a free kick for Curacao and it's back with them. Bazoa. Floranos. Now this is with Comencia. Floranos back to Comencia, turning their men. Upfield, really good run. He's in. He's in. It's Hansen. He needs support. Chong. Chong. Still Chong. Just loses it there. He's won it back, but it's gone out for a goal kick. And Manuel Neuer is in a full turquoise kit. Yeah, Julian Nagelsmann is the head coach for Germany for today's game. Here's Kimmich. Hoofs upfield. Can he get there? He can just get there. There's Sane. Inside for Musiala. Trying to find Havertz, but can't do so. It's back with Kimmich here. After a clearance by the Capitan. Oh, yes. Oh, he got it stuck under his feet. Here go Curacao again. Oh, but he's just taken too long. And Germany proving why they're German. Well, they're German because that's their nationality. But, I mean, you know. Can he get there? Nemetcha will hold him off. And then Kimmich is taken down. And it is going to be a foul. Bakuna, that's Jay Bakuna, the left mid. Yeah, 4-3-1-2. Germany back in possession here. They're just passing it around. Curacao can't really do much, but Curacao have won the ball. It's a through ball. Trying to find Locadia. Can't do so. Really unfortunate there. It's really high press from Curacao as well. They're not being passive, but Germany are in. Germany are in. What a block. Put his body on the line. Musiala. Brown. Trying to find Brown again, but instead goes back. Tar. First goal! 1-0. Just like that. And that's how easy they can pounce. It's number 23. It's Nemetcha of Wolfsburg. Or he used to play for Wolfsburg. Yeah, I don't know. Does he still play for Wolfsburg? Dortmund now. Felix Nemetcha of Dortmund and Germany lead over Curacao after just 5.5 minutes. And it's the earliest ever goal in a FIFA World Cup. Of course, Philipp Lahm's goal after 6 minutes in 2006 World Cup for Germany was the quickest ever before this. We knew a goal was coming soon, and there's the goal. It's really unfortunate for Curacao. Yeah, just give and go. Just a bend. He just bended it round Bazoa. And Curacao have got to regroup. Really unfortunate there. And Germany, they're in again. Musiala. Musiala, good block. Germany still have it, edge of the box. Here's Nemetcha. Brown out wide. Can't get a ball in, and it's going to be the first corner of the game. No, goal kick. Goal kick. Germany are just proving why their level's above. And there's Dick Advocat. Curacao trying to get that through ball to Locadia. Just can't do so. Really unfortunate that Curacao are with Germany. Goal. How close do you want it, Nemecha? He wants to. He's not getting to, though. Wow. Just bending it, but it wasn't bending quick enough. And it goes behind for a goal kick. Germany are piling on the pressure to Curacao now. And they're showing why they're four-time champions of the world. It's Germany. It's really unfortunate that Curacao are in a group with Germany, Ivory Coast and Ecuador, but game's game, innit? Curacao, here's Chong. So yeah, Chong is a football player for Sheffield United. That's where he plays his football. And Locadia, the striker, plays his football, as mentioned before, for Miami FC. Captain Bakuna plays his football for Igdir FK. And the other Bakuna, the left mid at the moment, is on loan to Volendam. Musiala. Verts now. Turn two. Strike but blocked. And they're doing what they need to in this final third at the moment. Musiala. Sané took too long. Gap was closed and it's put wide. Corner, that should be a corner, yeah. I see why they were asking for it there. That is a corner. But no, goal kick's been given. 11 minutes gone. Germany 1, Curacao 0. Nemecha's 6-minute goal is the only goal to separate the sides. But I'm sure by 90 minutes that won't be the case. Header won by Germany. Havertz. Hoofed upfield here. He's providing options on that left side. It looks like Curacao are taught to play the offside trap. But I could be wrong. Oh, Nemecha gets his foot to it. Can't get enough power behind the shot. And it's straight into the hands of Room. Room actually plays his football for Miami FC. And he's a 37-year-old goalkeeper. And left back Fonville plays his football for Nimjan, NEC Nimjan of that club. Bazaar, I think it's Bazaar. but the sword does sound a bit better. Okay. What about if you go on Messenger, go to Facebook through Messenger? I think it'll still be blurry. Yeah, you can. Go on Messenger, hit F on the top right corner. Find space! Just wide! Maybe it's just you. What 100 people watching it though? Back to Manuel Neuer. Glad you've noticed. Nacha straight into a Curacao foot. Oh, absolutely sent his man there. No. Yes. Tra-la-la-la. What a great fusion. Bungee run and basketball hoops this week, and some badge making for Father's Day. That's what's coming up after this week. Bungee runs. You've got a core. You've got to try and run for something, and before it pulls you back, you've got to be quicker. Yeah. So my end will be quiet because I'm not a child. Yeah. All right. No. GDPR. Yeah, Chong. Chong is the danger man. So, hang on. Hang about. Curacao, they've got space. He needs to get a good cross in. Good cross. Chong's head. Hang on. Hang on. Over the top. That was Captain L. Bacuna. Oh, what a strike there. Please, please. Kimmich. Tar. Pavlovich. Not Pavlovich. Nemecha. This is Tar. Brand. The Spaulding. Can't find Habit too much on it. And he goes out for, guess what? Another cool. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. No. Oh. Hello. Manuel Neuer is Germany's oldest ever player. 40 years old and 79 days. Meaning his birthday was 79 days ago. And that's 20 minutes gone. Germany 1, Curacao 0. But hang on. Can he get behind? He can't. He's got it. Oh, defense strike. Go! Curacao has scored. They've scored in the World Cup. And they're level. They're level. Curacao. Oh my goodness. Curacao has scored. Curacao. What a goal! And that's the confidence they need. Germany exposed. Wow. And Manuel Neuer will be annoyed he hasn't got to that one. It's Levano Comencia. I'm just going to call him Levano. That's easier. What a goal. Yeah, they got really lucky. It was a good block on the original go from Lucadia, and it just fell for Comencia in the best place possible. Wow. They have scored. And here they go again. That's the confidence they needed. Locadia. Push. Penalty, surely. Not interested, apparently. Germany have wobbled a little bit here. They've let Curacao have 3 chances back to back. Yeah, not enough contact there for a pen. Just a goal. Hydration break time, though. It's time to have a sip of water. See you in a minute, mate. Yeah, 1-1 and hydration break. Yeah, imagine Curacao in the World Cup final. Yeah, a little bit of a deflection. Did take it over Mamonoy ever so slightly. But luckily, Comenancia's strike was on target anyway. Yeah. Bat zero eyelids to this Curacao side. With their performance so far today, they are beating Ivory Coast easily. Well, not easily, 1-0. 1-0 scrappy win, but I think they could win it. It's just Mamonoy, he's not kept a clean sheet in the World Cup since that 2014 World Cup final. Which begs the question, is he any good? I don't think so. Like the game against Switzerland, where Germany scored 4. He conceded 3. Switzerland scored 3. There you go, Germany. Can't get that. Oh, he has done really well, and then that's surely a foul from Bakuna, captain. So Kimmich has a free kick here. Basically, just a closer corner with the angle. Neuer's on the halfway line. Whipped in, headers, firm. What a save from Room. What a save to tip it over the bar. It's Nico Schlotterbeck who got his head to it. And that is an absolutely sensational save to just knock it over. His view wasn't great, but he's knocked it over, and it's going to be the first corner of the game come 28 minutes in. And Brown is on it. 18:29 the time. We're 28 minutes in. Germany 1, Curacao 1. Can Germany go ahead here with a goal? Ball in. Straight into the hands of Room. Try to get a goal there. Of course, they don't want to be drawing with Curacao. That would make the team look shit, which... Or does it make Curacao look amazing? Up to discussion there. Really good challenge there from Obispo. Obispo, how are you? Ball in. Finds the head of... No. Went the wrong way ever so slightly. Across the box, not down the box. But again, that's Nico Schlotterbeck's head. Really good guy, apparently. Paqueta. Kimmich. Back to Kimmich. They're just passing it around, waiting for things to come out. Wirtz sends his man inside Musiala. Kimmich! Block. Good defend there from Obispo. I think Room would have had it anyway. But we've got another corner come 30 mins. Kimmich is going short. He's being chased by Chong, but Kimmich is going to take the corner. Kai Havertz was originally stood over it. It's now Kimmich. Chong can't quite work it well enough. Chong, he gets there. Oh, but yeah, the defender for Germany was on him ever so slightly. Sané just dances in. Good block, Chong. Oh, Chong has sent Kimmich there. Sends it back ever so slightly. Heavy touch, really unfortunate, gives it away. Kimmich on the ball now. 31 minutes gone. Chong's pass couldn't be worked wide and it's blocked. Oh, through the middle, Sané straight into a sliding defender. Yeah, really crucial block there from Fonville covering on this ball. Oh, good pass, but straight into the German defence there. Bit too much on it. Match momentum, yeah, it's been all German traffic. But either side of the Curacao goal, it was all Curacao traffic. And here they go again. Out to Stanley. Basically, Sadio Mane's initials in one. Refereeing Kimmich's way. Sadio Mane. And the German version is Shani. Yeah, because it's a merge between Sadio Mane and Sadio Mane. Shani. Sane. Sane. Leroy Sane. I am. I'm here. My charger. Just a timetable. 43. Yeah. Strike there from Bakuna. Just over. I'll be back in a minute. You'll hear the commentary.
They had a warning about 10 minutes ago at the half post. This time it's not far. Moves into the air post. Almost a half.
Yeah, you would have heard that. Germany have scored off the corner. And this time it's Nico Schlotterbeck at the near post. And he is dangerous. And he scored there. Well, it's a good goal. And it puts Germany back ahead. Germany 2, Curacao 1. After 38 minutes. Yeah, tad wobble from Germany, but back in it. Back ahead, I should say. And it's a foul on Curacao there. Foul for Germany. Here goes Curacao. He's lost it in a bad place there, Curacao. But a poor pass. Too much. Keita can get there. To the keeper, Manuel Neuer. One back by Curacao off the forepass by Schlotter. But no, Curacao back on it now. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Not enough on that pass there. And it's gone out for a corner for Germany, which they've been lethal on so far. If they can score again, this should be game, set and match. Just shy of 44 minutes in. And honestly, yeah. It's been all Germain traffic since the hydration break. And who's Schlotterbeck who got it again. Another corner the other side here. And yeah, Schlotterbeck has been found on all three corners so far. Straight towards room that time. Sane. Oh, good block. Off the line. Well, not off the line, but close to being off the line. Four minutes. Taking too long, Comencia is taking too long. He needs to get it to Chong. Comencia is still an option. Chong. No, just on the floor. Hansen even that was. Here we go. They want three. Brown, pull back in the middle. Nemecha goes down. No. Yeah, really late reaction. But there must have been a reason he went down. It's in the box. It's a penalty for Germany, apparently, and I think that's absolutely outstandingly extraordinary. No, never. Never. No. Come on, room. You have got to save this. It's going to be Kai Havertz over this. I can't watch. I cannot watch. Kai Havertz versus Nathaniel Room. I think I've just made up his first name there. I don't even know if it's Room. Nathaniel. What's his first name? It's Eloy. Eloy. I'll call him Loy. I'll call him L. Curacao could be 3-1 down going in a break. Or yes, tell you. Save this room. Go the correct way at least. Alex and Germany lead 3-1. Sends Room the wrong way, and yeah, Room has now gone down to a 4.9 rating, which I think is unfair.
The last moment of the first half. Germany were worried for a second leg. Curacao level, but the all-time champions have the advantage in the play.
Half time, it's Germany 3, Curacao 1. Wowzers. Yeah, what do you make of that? Yeah, I think personally Curacao did really well to get the leveller. Germany were a little bit shaky after, around the 20-minute mark, and of course Curacao pounced. They had a couple of chances in which, they scored a goal. Curacao, they had the same fighting spirit the whole time, and it's not really been a domination program that we thought Germany would have in this game. It's been more of a end-to-end. It's been really high profile for both sides. Of course, Germany have had more chances. They've taken more chances and they've scored more goals. It's 3-1, of course. But that penalty is really problematic for Curacao. And now, being 2 goals behind, I don't really think Curacao are going to come back into it. They're not going to lose their fighting spirit. But that might just be game, stat, and match for Curacao 3-1. I don't even think Curacao can come back from 2-1 down. But now they've got daylight, they're going to have 15 minutes to recuperate and think better. Or not think better, think about what they've actually done in the first half. I think now, after this half-time interval, I think Curacao are going to fall off and break free. I think Curacao are now going to break free, and it won't even be close, unfortunately. But yeah, half-time, Germany were 3, Curacao 1. Goals coming in from Nanacha 6 minutes in. 21 minutes in, it was, I can't remember his surname because I can't pronounce it. Comenencia. Schottebek made it 2-1 off his rising header, and then Havertz from the penalty spot made it 3-1. They've had 16 shots with 36 touches in the opposition box and 71% of the possession, with an XG now of 2.38. As for Curacao, they've had 29% possession. They've got an XG of 0.14, so they're already doing better than what was predicted. 4 total shots and 4 touches in the offside box. Yeah, as per the momentum chart, it's been all Curacao traffic here. So yeah. Half time. Personally, I think, yeah, Curacao should. Their performance has been amazing. I think it should have been 2-2. They had a lot of chances to make it 2-2. A couple of efforts taken from outside the box, going over the box, over the goal. And yeah, unfortunately, no more can come of it of Curacao. Hopefully, they'll find something in this second half. But Germany will have time to have a break to think about it as well. And from here on out, I think it will just be either continuation for Germany or a whole pause in total. If we're looking at people who might be coming on, we could be seeing Goretzka, maybe Groth, Undab even coming on the pitch in the second half, but I don't think there's going to be any changes for either side, Germany or Curacao. Half time, Germany 3, Curacao 1. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes' time. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far in the live chat, and we'll get to it when we're back. Be right back for the second half. Germany beat Curacao. Right, we're back. We're back. There you go. Second half, there is going to be a substitution at the half-time interval. Antonisse will be coming on the field. And he will be replacing number 12, Hansen, at striker. Life is a highway. Here we go. Second half, goals from Lemaitre, Schlotterbeck and Havertz, penalty in the first half of the goals for Germany, with Kamenetsky as 21st minute goal in the goal for Curacao. Four. And it's Jamal Musiala with the fourth goal, just 47 minutes in.
To do the business for his country. Jamal Musiala is a top run for Musiala, but it's an even better finish. Look as he builds up. Didn't get the ball, takes it on in behind, but not seems to be chancing.
Yeah, all over Curacao there, and that's the game done. That's it for Curacao.
It's a world-class finish. It's a brilliant finish from Jamal Musiala. Question marks about Musiala's finish coming into this. Fitness coming into this. That's the move. If I take the ball deep off his finish, 69 seconds into the second half. Progressive at one point, but it did not give any opportunity to win. Before you know it, 4-1 down. Open the door, it's a disappointment for the last 2 minutes for Montenegro, but we Curacao hoping to do it for them.
Yeah, Germany are just different gravy now. It's the second half. It's another 2. On ITV, yeah. Netherlands v Japan, 9 p.m. And then midnight, it's Ivory Coast, Ecuador. 3 a.m. Sweden, Tunisia. Why not? Good save. Really good save from Room. That'd be bad. Just onside. Just goes out there, goal kick. Germany are just stronger and stronger now. And the gap is getting further and further between Curacao and Germany. Just not close anymore. Full speed was 57 kilometers an hour with 11.3 RPS spin rate. Yeah, Neuer at the halfway line as goalkeeper. Sweeper keeper. as it moves.
Curacao switching up a little of that.
Yeah, Germany have just turned on. Oh, the Metcha left it.
Mostly weary right now, Curacao. For the scoreline. Curacao are happy to take the final taking control further forward from where they went out of play.
Just no one's on the end of that pass. Really unfortunate there for Curacao. And it goes all the way back to the defenders of Curacao. Total attempts at goal for Germany, 21. Wirtz had 5, Brown with 3, and Kimmich with 3. Neither of them, none of them scored there. Of course, the goal scorers today are Havertz, Nemecha, and Schlotterbeck. Jamal Musiala's goal was his 10th goal for Germany. Yeah, now they're 4-1 out. Germany have been a bit more. Yeah, they're just doing what they want now. Yeah, Germany are looking stronger and stronger. Everything I'm almost there. Looking stronger to go on. Yeah, to get a 5th, 6th. You know, for the biggest game or the biggest defeat for a side so far in the tournament. Potentially, anyway. Looks to be a foul off of Tar there. Yeah, loads of strength there from Jonathan Tar. Really, really, really strong from Tar. Was a foul though, I believe. Yeah, it's a free kick in quite a dangerous area here for Curacao. Of course, I don't think they have a chance of scoring 3 goals to become level, but you never know. Good header. But over the top. Whose header actually was it? Was it Anthony Stay? No, it was Captain Bakuna. Right, you can listen to commentary. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah. I'm back. Oh. There we go. Double substitution, or I don't know, substitution. Definitely a substitution. Antonio Rudiger is coming on the field. Yeah, double substitution. Antonio Rudiger replaces Tar, and Goretzka comes on the pitch. Who replaces Nemacha, the opening goal scorer. But yeah, Germany 5, Curacao 1. So yeah, no more for Curacao. They're down and out of the game. Yeah, Nemacha, Tar, and Brown exit the field of play for Germany. And they get replaced by Goretzka, Rudiger, and Raum, leaving Germany with one substitute available. Yeah. So we've just got under 17 minutes left of this game. Can we even see a Curacao second goal to make it 5-2? I don't know. But after 3 minutes, Nemacha 6-minute goal, Schlossbeck 38, Havertz 45 plus 5 penalty, Musiala 47, and Brown 68 put Germany 5-1 up. What a game it's been. I've taken the decision to move all the FIFA World Cup 2026 watch-alongs across the Josh Talks Football, and that will include the Netherlands versus Japan 9 PM kickoff, which will be over there on Josh Talks Football. Simply search it on YouTube, and it will pop up for you. you. The live coverage will begin 15 minutes before kickoff. That'll be Netherlands versus Japan from 9 p.m. kickoff. And then Ivory Coast versus Ecuador at midnight kicks. Yeah, it's yeah. He's in! He's in! No one's there! And it was Chong. I don't know if he was trying to bend it as a strike in or he was trying to find someone at the back post. But unfortunately, no one was there. I think Chong, as their star man, is going to play the entire 90 minutes. 15 remain in this game. Can Germany find a sixth? This is already the biggest fixture, biggest result so far in the 2026 World Cup. Of course, the United States of America had the biggest one in their 4-1 thumping of Paraguay 2 nights ago, or 1 night ago, I think it was now. The 5-1 beats that. Oh my goodness gracious me. Really good effort. That was really good at the end. From Margarita, apparently is his name. Really good. It was a curving strike and it was just over the top. It had beaten Manuel Neuer and Antonio Rudiger there. And yeah, it wasn't dipping quick enough. And unfortunately it hit just after it's gone behind for a goal kick for Manuel Neuer. Germany are in possession here as they have been for most of the game. And yeah, I do think it's a German win, which is really unfortunate. So yeah, our next game in just over 1 hour and 11 minutes time is going to be Netherlands versus Japan on 9 p.m. kickoff, which I have predicted to be a 1-1 draw, but I think there's going to be a lot of action in it. End-to-end football, I'm hoping, with really good defending from both sides. That doesn't find anyone. Headed down, across goal, straight into the hands of Room. It was way too close. And Germany win it back just like that. It's a quick 1-2. A poor pass. Some of these passes are quite poor, actually, at the moment, if I do say so myself. That's where you will go. Havertz, cross goal, no one's there. Joshua Kimmich. 6-1, keeper got sent. Joshua Kimmich got the back post, across goal, and it's Dennis Undav who scores the goal. And it's now 6-1 Germany. 6-1. Of course, the biggest ever result for Germany in a World Cup was their 7-1 thumping of Brazil in the 2014 World Cup semi-final, a tournament in which they went on to win. Can they find 2 more goals to get their record equaling? 1 more goal for their record equaling fixture, or 2 more goals to beat that record? Yeah, cross goal, Joshua Kimmich. Room comes out, tries to, and it's a really easy tap-in for Dennis Undav. There is a man on the line. Captain Bakuna, 2 men on the line, but it went straight into Captain Bakuna, who tries to get it out, but unfortunately cannot do so. And it is a goal for Dennis Undav, the Brighton man, I believe he is. Anyway, 78 minutes in, it's Germany 6, Curacao 1, and they are going right to the very top of their group here. Of course, Ivory Coast will take on Ecuador, and I don't think either side will win by more than 5 goals. So it will be Germany, top of the group, going into match day 2. So yeah, Dennis Undav Germany are there again, nearly to get another strike. It's not another goal, but it could have been. And here they go again. Germany, really, they're lining up to score. Trying to find a ball in there with Leroy Sané, and it's away quite easily by the defender. Germany still have it. It's a pass gone missing. And here go Curacao. Can they get a late correlation? He's a consolation, but Antonio Rudiger does beat his man in the speed race. Manuel Neuer upfield to Joshua Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich lays it off. It's a short pass, and the Curacao defender bang in there quickly, but it goes out quickly. Yeah, he was trying to find the pass to Dennis Undav. Dennis Undav has had his 7 goals in his last 7 caps. The Germany, he's really, 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 really good. Shut on, man. Thoughts? Da-da-da-da. I could be blue, I could be black, I could be diamond, red, or something or nothing, something or nothing, something or nothing. 80 minutes gone now. In Germany, traffic continues. Is Germany this? Germany that? Germany, 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 Germany. Corner for Germany.
When you get those moments on the counter, you have to make sure you take them. They stood in that first half.
Hastaner joins the field for Curacao, and he does replace Chong, who will not play an entire 90 minutes here today. Chong makes way. Good guy. And yeah, Chong off. Castaner on. They still have 2 more substitutions to them. But here comes the final Germany substitution. It's Anton coming on the field for captain El Capitano Joshua Kimmich. The armband, I presume, has been given to Manuel Neuer. Yeah, Joshua Kimmich leaves the field of play for number 3, Anton, and that's the final German substitution of the day. They need a church, I worship like that. I'm trying to be tight. I'll tell you my sins and you can chop me your knife. Offer me that death is death and good God. Let me give you my love. Take me to church. Curacao traffic now. Can they get a late consolation? Anton puts that behind for a Curacao corner. And it's 7:47 p.m. "84 minutes in, and it's the first corner of the game for Curacao. Wow, what was that? Oh, yes. Yeah, it's just Germany at the moment. Germany. Oh, good. Really, really nice. "85 minutes gone." Carry on, man. Nearly drank 2 litres of water in this game. During this game, anyway. Wow, he's blue. He painted his whole head blue. Blue man. It's with room at the moment for 3 minutes left. Switch his sides really quickly here. Curacao would love to get a second, just like that game I referenced earlier, the England-Tunisia game in 2022. It should have been 6-0, but Tunisia got 2 really good late goals, 90+6 and 90+13, both scored by Mehdi Taremi. Hopefully we see the same from Iran this year. They were good goals. I mean, one of them was a penalty, but if you overlook that, they were good. So he's through. It could be 7. It is 7. Germany 7. Curacao 1. It's Kai Havertz with his second goal of the game, and it's game. Well, it was game setting match on number 3, but it's game setting match. Germany 7, Curacao 1, and it's a record equaling game. Of course, 2014 they beat Brazil 7-1. This time they do it in their opening fixture of Group E. 7-1 over Curacao, the little nation from near Venezuela. No. 7-1. Wrong. Sadio Mane. Say it again. Yeah. Your voice does pick up on the microphone. Sadio Mane. Germany have been top class today. Of course, Curacao are a little nation with only 160,000 people. They're the smallest nation to ever qualify for the World Cup. Of course, they're FIFA ranked number 82. They're not the lowest in the World Cup. Of course, that goes to New Zealand, who are FIFA ranked 85. But yeah, they've been absolutely demolished here. 7-1 by Germany, and it's just really unfortunate, unfortunately. Germany are proving why they are different gravy and why they have gone into this tournament with a 9-game unbeaten streak this year, as well as an unbeaten streak coming from 2023. So yeah, and on the 78th minute, I thought was going to be the Cedar, but 89 minutes in was yet another goal from Kai Havertz, who scored the 3rd goal. And hang on a minute, this could be 8. They're getting naughty now. Bloody Nora. Germany have not slowed down whatsoever in the slightest. It's humiliation now for Curacao. They've tried their hardest when they brought it level to 1-1. Even when they were 2-1 down, they were still doing really well. There was a little bit of a dip in fitness and performance for Germany after, and just before and after scoring that the level up from Curacao. And then the penalty, it was, in my opinion, was the goal that sealed the deal for Germany. And we have hit 90 minutes. I think there's going to be 5 minutes added on. I don't know. There is enough time for an 8th goal to be scored. And it could happen. There could be an 8th goal. I don't know if it is going to happen. But it's Germany. Never rate the moods. Rate the moods. Never rate the moods. Sadio Mane. 90-33. They haven't said how long extra. 5 mins. Here we go. We keep going. 5 minutes. Curacao have got into the final third. Can they score a 2nd goal? They might. They're in the box. Oh, man. That's good.
I especially looking surprised. I need to write down what I am.
Curacao in the final third again. They just don't have the numbers. It's really unfortunate, but it's like 12 against 1, or that's what it feels like at least. 5 minutes that it on. What, the soda?
No,
Here they come. The Kuna's trying. He's really, really trying. It'd be good if they get a 2nd, but it's just not happening today. Will Germany get an 8th, though, is the question. I'm going to say yes, they do. They're just looking dangerous. They're looking scary. They've not slowed down in the slightest. He's powering through the middle. Oh, Goretzka couldn't get the pass through there. This is sexy football from Germania. But no, Curacao stop them in final third. It is gonna be a free kick for Germany. Oh yes. Germany have a free kick now. Just outside the box, and honestly, this could end in goal. If I'm being dead honest with you, this could end in goal. I hope it don't, but it could. Where are you? Gonna slow down, Mr. B is with me. I think someone's going to shoot on this. Leon Goretzka. No, that's not Leon Goretzka. That's absolutely bad for me. Leroy Sané's there. Wirtz is there. And number 22, whoever he is where? Is he shooting? No. Goretzka can't quite get behind it. Anton back post. Hot. Too much on it. That's going to be probably final goal of the game. There it is. 7-1. Waza. Yeah, Curacao levelled the game earlier on, but unfortunately nothing came about of it. And Germany just piled on the pouncers again. They dipped from 100% to 94%. And Croatia, I was going to say, Curacao pounced on that. The goals, of course, Nemecha, Schlotterbeck, Musiala, Bran, Undav, Havertz. Good game, really, really good game. We will be back in an hour. Our next game is Netherlands versus Japan, kicking off in exactly 60 minutes over on the Josh Talks Football YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, subscribe, get notified, ready for the Watchalongs. Kicks off approximately 15 minutes before kickoff. But thank you very much for watching this video. I've been Josh. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. If you're not joining me for the next Watchalong and you're not watching World Cup this evening, have a great evening. If not, come on Netherlands. I'll see you in about 45 minutes. Netherlands v Japan Watchalong. Over on Josh Talks Football. See you then. Bye-bye. That's the end.